Hi guys, and welcome to Haley's Tarot Room. Today we're going to talk about a serious topic. What's their problem with you? What's their issue? Sometimes in life, people have issues with us and we don't know why. And if you're an overthinker like me, we're going to pull the tarot and find out today. And I'm going to keep it real with you. If you're the problem, I'll say it, but I'm also going to be on your side. So don't worry too much, but we got to figure out what's their issue but yeah, if you're ever wondering what's someone's issue, why they got an issue with you, now let's talk about it, okay? So there will be 3 piles here for you to use. Please use your intuition, breathe in, breathe out, and choose wisely. Okay, Diva, take your turn. Let's get started with pile 1. All right, let's go with pile 1. Pile 1. I'm automatically hearing Shine by Doja Cat, like, dun, 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 dun. I think you might naturally be someone who has a lot of brightness to you. You might have a natural light, and I think that makes people mad. Yeah, like, I think this person finds issues with you, starts an argument with you, and then give you a fake apology. They always have, like, this mask with you. It's a very fake person. It's a very fake person. Yeah. Okay, so right off the bat, I just want to say that this person is extremely envious of you. They kind of throw rocks and hide their hands. I don't really know what their issue is, but we're going to find out. But, like, there will be times where they quite literally do something evil and conniving. You catch them and they try to burn the evidence, or they will burn the evidence to gaslight you. And it just seems like they're in their feelings. Maybe like you have like some sort of relationship or somebody that you're with that just triggers them real bad. They're like, oh, why does this person have this but I don't? Like, it's like jealousy, like, or you get attention from guys and they get upset that you get attention from guys. I don't know. This is like pick me. It feels like male-centered pick me behavior. Like, oh, you're getting more attention than me. And it's okay to like have ego issues and it's okay to, like, you know, have your times where, yeah, this person don't like you. This person does not like you. They start arguments with you all the time, and they think that they're being real, but they're just being a hater. They're just being a hater, 100%. And there's a difference. I think that they purposely make up issues to have with you, just so they can be like, I don't like her. I saw it first. I saw it first. Like, I tried to warn you guys. I saw it first, but realistically, they're just insecure. Tell me more. Yeah, I think you might be somebody who doesn't, like, get down for too long. You might be somebody who basically bounces back from some sort of, like, relationships, issues that you have, heartbreaks. You bounce back pretty quickly. You're not really someone who wants to sit around and sulk. You're like, okay, let me go be the life of party. Let me go be like, you might be a Leo. I'm getting Leo. I'm getting Taurus. I'm getting, like, you know, just the really cute signs, like, you know, I would say some Cancer, some Libra. I'm getting somebody who is, like, you know, silly and fun and good to be around. I think there was some truth that happened within your friendship group, or, ooh, bird for confirmation. Okay, so I think there was some truth that came out, and somebody forgave somebody. I think you might have forgive them, and like worked on that relationship, and there's new passion. But I think, like, they could tell that you didn't necessarily really forgive them, or, like, they were exposed for something in the group, and they're trying to, like, knock you down to make themselves look good. Like, hey, everybody makes mistakes, and not this perfect person. This perfect person here, they also made a mistake. Like, they're not as perfect as they come off to be. Like, they're not perfect. Like, I just feel like they're, like, really irrational and talking in circles all the time. Yeah, I think they feel extremely lost in love. They feel extremely lost. They tolerate terrible things from men. And instead of taking a second and be like, hey, I don't like this, to the person that they're dating, they take it out on their friends. They take it out on other women who value themselves. And yeah, it's just giving extremely male-centered. Like, it's not giving somebody who actually cares about you. Do they care? No. I think they're, like, always like, oh, how can I make this about my own personal thing? Like, they feel like there's nothing necessarily that you do for them that gives them hope. Like, they don't want to hear about your emotions, but they're also jealous that you're connected to your emotions. It's like you're very vulnerable and you're okay with being yourself, and they feel internally disappointed by that, so they try to put on this fake confidence, like, I'm better. You just need to get over that. Like, you're just being too sensitive, but realistically, you're saying how they really feel inside, but they cannot face themselves to admit it. Like, you really put something within their system that just makes them feel some type of way. Like, for real. It makes them feel some type of way. Yeah, you triggered this person. I'm not sure if it's like your natural hair, like you have naturally beautiful hair, or guys always look at you because of your hair. You naturally have a very nurturing energy to you. You might be a Cancer and rising, something like that. I'm seeing like you kind of bring this refreshing energy to you. You bring a lot of positive change in people's lives. And I think that makes them feel some type of way. And I think you're really lucky. I'm getting lucky number 7. Lucky number 7. Yeah, you're just really lucky. And that makes them feel some type of way. And you have a lot of self-love. You're able to be vulnerable with yourself. You're able to be real with things. And I think that makes them feel some type of way. So I think they're trying to use you. I don't know if like they ask you like, hey, can you tell me about like what makeup you use, this, that, and the other? Can you tell me about this, that, and the other? Like they take your tips, but they like, oh, like that. No, I don't know. Like she not all that. But they take your tips. They take the hair tips. They take the specifically hair. They take your hair tips. They take, your lifestyle tips. But then they'll be like, oh, she's not all that. Like I did this myself. Like they're secret haters for sure. Yeah. They don't want to give back. It feels like this relationship is imbalanced, or they feel like you always make things about you. But reality is they don't really understand your sense of expression. Sometimes you like are able to just really breathe and enjoy the moment, and I don't think that's something they can do. Because I'm speaking extremely fast here, so this sounds like this person just has like a lot of anxiety as I'm tapping into it. And yeah, I think they might be somebody who really wants to modify their appearance because they feel extremely insecure. All right, one more. Tell me more. Yeah, one more is fine. Yeah. I just feel like you're someone who's not evil. I just feel like you're someone who's able to bounce back. Like, I don't know, animals gravitate towards you. You might be somebody who's by a river, by mountains. I'm seeing like you're just like, maybe you go hiking or you went hiking with this person. But I'm seeing like you're just so inspiring, and it just makes them... Actually, I feel like this person low-key loves you. Like, and by this I mean, I feel like they're a fan. Like, I feel like they're a fan. They're like, oh, she's not all that. But they're always admiring you whenever like things... Like, something's happening, they're low-key admiring you, but they're jealous that they can't have it too. Yeah, I feel like you just pop your shit. Like, I don't know if I can say that, but you just pop your shit. Yeah. Okay, give me more. What's their problem? Okay, there we go. That's a lot. Thank you. Yeah, you don't talk to them. You don't give them the attention that they want, so they feel some type of way. They feel like you're so original. Because I got unoriginal and I got in reverse. They feel like you're so original. You have so many new thoughts. I'm not sure if you're into like, if you like, smoke or something like that. But I'm hearing like, Mary Jane or something like that. I think they just feel very inspired to you. You're like a drug to them. You're addicting. You have an addicting personality. You bring so much like clarity and like thoughtfulness that I don't think they're used to. I think they feel so bland to you because I got this card here. And it's empty, and all of these have things written on them. So I feel like they feel so bland in comparison to you that it makes them feel some type of way. Like you're so original that they feel unoriginal. Or you're so eventful, fun, you heighten emotions, you make things, you are nice to them, you're not selfish, you're the opposite of selfish, you're very selfless, and that makes them feel some type of way because they can't have a reason to hate you. They can't. Yeah, like, I feel like they low-key go at home and like, oh, why was I being such a hater? Like, they honestly recognize that they're a hater to you, babe. Yeah, because, yeah. They honestly recognize that they're a hater to you. I'm seeing bougie. I'm seeing you don't care. I'm seeing a little bit of your man. I'm seeing that maybe you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, maybe guys that give you attention. There's always some guys looking at you. Yeah, they always have their eyes on you. That makes them feel some type of way. Yeah, this person is a fake friend. Let me get one more card because I think I know what the issue is. They're definitely really jealous of your love life. Yeah, your hair. Like I said before, you got some hair on you, girl. I don't know if you got special hair. I've seen red hair. I've seen curly hair. I've seen long hair. I think you just have thick, beautiful hair. Or just something about your hair is really unique. Maybe you have a special dye, a different style. And that makes them feel some type of way, for sure. I think they get really upset that, like, you get all the attention whenever you're in a group setting. Like, I'm seeing cherry on top. Like, whenever y'all are out together, you're the cherry on top. Like, when you walk in, like, you're like, oh, people see the cherry on top. They're not looking at the ice cream. They're looking at that cherry on top. You know what I mean? And you're like the cherry of the group. Yeah, you're like the cherry of the group. Yeah, they're jealous of your love story. I'm seeing a lot to do with a relationship. I'm not sure if you're into white guys, because I'm seeing white guys a lot for some reason. Like, white guys are always staring at you. Maybe you're in a place where there's a lot of white guys. I'm not sure if you're multiracial. It doesn't really matter, but all I see is, like, specifically their type looks at you, and that makes them feel some type of way. Yeah, I think their own personal relationship right now is falling apart, And so they're taking that on you. They're taking that out on you. They're like, oh, well, you know, everything's falling to pieces. Oh my God. And they're like, they're talking a lot of crap. Like, they're talking a lot of trash, if I'm being honest. Yeah, they're like, oh, she's so promiscuous, or oh, she does this, she does that. But the whole time, they're just bitter about their relationship not going to the way they want. And I think they're trying to spread rumors with you or about you to watch things go down. And then they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. But the whole time, like, there's a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth specifically being said. Like, for example, they'll say something, but they'll be like, oh, it's just a joke, but they'll be saying exactly what they mean. Exactly. And they're like, oh my God, let's talk about it, Diva. Let's set the record straight. Like, that's not what I meant, but it's what they meant. And I think they just want to have you get rejected by the guys around you. They want you, oh girl, don't be away from, don't get comfortable with this person, because this person is the type that will like literally let someone drug you. TMI. Okay, trigger warning. I see they will like literally let a man drug you and then like run away and let things happen to you just to be like, oh my God, you're being too dramatic. Or like, oh, that man was just super scary. Like, he was super, super, super scary. But the whole time they were like instigating it. Like, the whole time they were trying to make you go into a shell. Maybe they have like some religious shame, but they're like, yeah, I just want her to feel bad about herself and her own sexual behavior. And I want people to, treat her terribly. And yeah, like they're very Christian or very like traditional in your religion. And I feel like they kind of project all of their like own ideas onto you. But honestly, I think they're just being hypocritical. And I also think they just have anger management. They want to criticize, but when it's their turn, they can't take it. So that's all I have for you, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming to my reading. I'm going to move on to pile 2. Okay, so this is somebody that hi pile 2. This is somebody that you just talked to. Like, I feel like this person is very karmic in your life. The moment I like shuffle the cards, I got like communication. Maybe they're saying like, oh, I'm trying to help you. But really when it's actually time to help you, they go in their shell and they don't help you. Like, there are a lot of words, but no action. Like, the help that they say that's going to give to you is very, very slow. And like, as I'm saying this, like, I feel so clear. Like, the first pile, I felt so frustrated and like stuff, but I feel so clear. I feel like you're just somebody who has a very clear mind. I think you are able to see things from a new perspective. And I think this person is the total opposite of you, and do they hate it? I think they're just trying to change. They're trying to change you. They're like, oh, well, the way you act is not how I think you should act. And it's getting Virgo. You know, like when you're encountering with a Virgo and they're like, oh my God, how you act is really, really wrong. And the Virgo is like super hypocritical, because a Virgo will do exactly what you're saying, be like, oh, but it's different when I do it. Or like a Virgo, oh my God. Like, a Virgo will be obsessed with trying to nitpick you about what you're doing in their life while their life is literally going to shit. But they're like, oh my God, like, their life is falling apart. But they'll be like, oh, well, you need to fix this. Like, they cannot look in that mirror. And I'm getting like a strong Virgo energy, maybe Virgo Pisces, where like, whenever it's your issue, they want to like, okay, let me clock you. But when it's their issue, it's like, suddenly like, I can't see my own flaws. Like, it's like delusional. It's like super delusional. Ugh. Yeah, they're so cold. They're so cold and like rude to you. They make you seem like you're some naive girl. Like, you're just naive. You're just young. Like, they have to do something to make you feel left out. They have to do something to make you feel less than. Like, I think you have a lot of love around you. You have a lot of happiness around you, and they don't like that. Yeah, they're like, oh my God, she's happy. What should I do? Should I make her hate herself, or should I fight with her? And you know what I mean? Like, do I make them feel less confident, or should I pick a fight? And what do? Yeah, they usually thrive off you being sad. They thrive off of you being sad. They thrive off of you being left out. Oh my God, this sounds like a fucking loser. Oh, this sounds like a loser. This sounds like a loser. Yeah, I think they're jealous that you have this abundant energy to yourself where you can kind of manifest things, and you're really driven. You're working on everything that you're working on. And I think that you have a lot going for you, and because of that, they're secretly watching you. They're secretly watching you, looking for a flaw so they can nitpick and make you feel bad about yourself. And they're addicted to being fake friends with you. They're addicted to this, oh, I'm just trying to help, or, oh, I peeped that, but I didn't want to say anything. But the whole time, they're the ones like peeking and wishing evil. Like, I'm getting straight evil eye. I'm getting like a strong evil eye. Like, they're watching you with intent. but they're like, oh, I'm really excited about your future, but it's in reverse. You're like, oh, like, actually, I want her future to be terrible. Like, they're wishing evil on you, bitch. That's gross. Like, ew. Yeah, they're wishing evil on you. I'm going to move to a different deck. But, girl, I don't know. Yeah, and I think you felt this for a very long time. You're just kind of like, every time you're alone, you're like, this person hates me. This person hates me. And I'm seeing the number 19. Maybe you've been friends with them since you were young, or this is like a relationship where you guys have been friends for a very long time. And you're like, oh, they don't mean that. But actually, they do. The intention card is right here. They do. They want to push your barriers. They want to disrespect your boundaries. This person does not like you. They want you to find a reason to be upset with them so that they can go back and be like, oh, she's just super sensitive. I was walking on eggshells. And I just feel like she doesn't have any compassion. Like, she's just not accepting me. Like, she wants everyone to accept her, but she's not accepting me. Like, I feel like there's a lot of fake energy. Yeah. Seek seclusion. Tell me more. Yeah, I think, like, if you confront them about what you did, they're gonna be like, oh, she's super negative. Like, I just need space from everybody right now. They're gonna go off, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna walk away. They're gonna be like, oh, I'm just so disappointed in this group. Like, this is just so negative. And they're gonna try to get everyone to be aware of your flaws. Like, this person does not like you. They don't like you. Can they stand alone? I feel like they can't stand alone. I think they have to, I kind of feel like in order for them to get people to like them, they have to have a crowd of people around them at all times. Like it says commit to happiness, but I'm seeing all of these colors, all of this stuff. Like, they want to be the center of the group. And you're like somebody, maybe you're like a Pisces, you're like a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio, or you're just like someone who's naturally very sensitive and intuitive, maybe even a Gemini placement. You're very creative. I see that you're someone who's very transformative. And I think this person just waits. Yeah, I think this person just waits to release their anger on you because they're mad at you about something. Yeah, they're mad at you about something. And it's like a cycle that keeps repeating. Okay, let me tell me more. What lies? Oh! Oh, okay, hold on. That was a lot. I think this is like a friendship group dynamic where they're like purposely saying, oh, I'm fighting for what I love and what I stand up in. Hold on. I think this is a friendship dynamic where they're trying to set the record straight. Like, I'm just fighting for what I love. Like, I'm not even being mean to her. I'm just saying, like, my opinion. Like, that's my opinion. That's what I'm hearing. That's my opinion. Yeah, like, that's my opinion. Yeah, a situation between the two is about to explode. Things are about to pop into flames. It seems like this person is waiting for things and waiting for you to fall apart, waiting for your self-esteem to fall apart so they can find an issue with you. Yeah, like, they're trying to confuse you. Like, you know that basically in Alice in Wonderland where the cat is like, they went that way. They're trying to confuse you and pull your energy in different directions to make you feel bad about yourself. All right, tell me more. Tell me more. Like, what's their issue? What's their issue for Pal 2? They're fake friend. Come on, fake friend. I'm seeing sexual protection. Yeah, I think they want to say, like, you're just super sensitive. I don't know why you're being sexualized by this person, but they don't like that you wear, you know, you might wear a scandalous boot. You might give it a little boot action. You might wear a little heel. You know, you might want to show a little thigh. You're skinnier than them, maybe. You're skinnier. You're smaller framed, and they don't like that. They want to make you cause, like, this huge reaction. They want to make you upset so they can watch and be like, see what I told you? She's such a drama queen. Like, total drama island. Like, yeah, they're like, oh, she's just always making bad choices. Like, this person's going nowhere in life. Like, I'm getting a lot of hater energy. Like, she's just gonna get played. Like, she's just gonna get played. Like, that relationship is there, but realistically, they just are very envious. They're envious about, I'm not sure if you have a relationship, Diva, but if you are, you have someone loyal to you, and they don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that. They're trying to tempt your spouse, which is like dark energy, but that's what I see. Like, they want the attention on them so bad, and the fact that you're loved, they don't like that. Ooh, I'm seeing like maybe like I don't know if they're trying to say like, oh, you're expecting, or like you won't be able to go out no more because you'll be pregnant, or I'm seeing like a baby and a happy family in your future, and I think that they're just really upset that they can't pull how you pull. I think they're really upset, and they're always putting on a show to distract the fact that they like wish that you had it like that, and that realistically they're the one who's super sexual. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but yeah. Can I say that? They're the one that's super sexual. Yeah, like I feel like I'm seeing pregnancy tests a lot. Let's see. Yeah, I think that you're just somebody, maybe you're a Leo. You're just somebody who's really, really true to yourself, and they don't like that you have a love story, or maybe there's like a third party situation where there's a person there that, you know, gives you attention. Maybe they feel like insecure about their own personal relationship. So yeah, I think that like they want to sleep with your partner. I'm sorry, this is dark. And yeah, like they want to push you to a point where you like freak out or something, or you cuss them out, or they can like call the cops. Like, I wouldn't trust this person. I would not trust this person as far as you can throw them, because they want to put you in a very messed up situation and be like, oh, I'm super sorry that I did that. But yeah, they want to have you trapped. If this person had a choice, they would send you to jail. They would send you to jail, diva. Like, they don't like you at all. At all. Like, at all. Please get away from this person. Yeah, like they're always looking at you with some envious eyes. What is this? Okay, give me a card. Yeah, better than me. They're like, oh, she thinks she's better than me. Or like you might naturally be better than them at something, and they're like butthurt, which I get it. Like sometimes it hurts your feelings when you're working really hard and someone's naturally doing it, sure. But not an excuse to be all evil and conniving. Yeah, like they think that somebody's like in love with you, or someone you just pull people. You just have this very real personality to you. You're just super cute, and I don't think they like that. They think everybody thinks you're cute. Everybody thinks you're this. Like she's just putting on a show. Like she's just putting on a show. Like they think everybody's in love with you. They're secretly hell-bent on hating you because everybody's in love with you. Like you're very pretty, you're very nice, and I'm seeing very cute. I'm seeing very cute, very pretty, super cute, super pretty. That's what I'm seeing, babe. Yeah, you're a man. Oof. Your man and jealousy. I think this is more of an envious perspective, where they're like, oh, like, I think that like maybe your spouse or the person you're dating is the same like race as them, or like they match maybe cultural things. Like I'm seeing like maybe Puerto Rican, Colombian, Cuban. Like there's some connection between you and your spouse, and they're like, I should have that better. Like that's better for me, like not for her. Yeah, and they get upset that they can't control you. Like, they try to put you in these boxes, and they try to, like, yeah, like, she's just... They think you're extra. They think you're extra. They have an issue with you because they're jealous of what you achieved. They're jealous of what... I wish I could say that it's more than jealousy, or, like, it's not... It's just like, oh, it's just jealousy, but it does feel like it's actually... It does feel like it's more. They think they're the captain. They think that they're the captain now. Like, they think that they drive the boat. And that's the issue, is like you just kind of go to the beat of your own drum. You're someone who's very driven and very prideful in yourself, and they don't like that. You're very abundant. You're very successful. And yeah, they feel some type of way. They feel some type of way. Give me one more card, or what else? I'm still seeing the same card. Yeah, they're trying to like have this, they have this fantasy in their head of like how they can mess you over. Yeah, they really, really, really want you to get played, and it's very telling. Hi, Chuggy. Hello. I'm filming a video, baby. Give me, like, some time, okay? Yeah. Anyway, pal 2, that's your reading. That's why they're upset with you. I hope you enjoyed it. And, you know, like and subscribe. Support my channel. Bye. All right, pal 3. Pal 3, wow. I have to really breathe with you. Wow. I'm getting like pressure behind my nose. All right. Let's see. What's their problem? What's their problem with you? Why they hating? Oh. You're the type to kind of rant your feelings, maybe dump your feelings onto people. And I also think you're very successful. I think that you have a lot of actions that you do. And you also, like... I think you do a lot of things, and you juggle a lot of things at once. You're not really balanced. You burn yourself out, but you're very successful. And, yeah, they feel like you kind of over-exaggerate what you go through. You kind of over-exaggerate how much you do. Like, they're always kind of invalidating your feelings. Like, oh, like, I feel like if you ask for help, they're like, I feel like you're taking advantage of me, or... oh, you just have so much anxiety. Like, yeah, I think that this person very much is like, I don't want to say waiting for you to mess up. It's more of a different energy. But if you do feel like they're waiting for you to mess up, you should watch Pal 2, because I feel like Pal 2 is a good example of someone trying to wait for you to mess up. For this situation, I feel like you're doing something, you're juggling a lot, and instead of being supportive, they're like, oh, she's being dramatic. They just want to be a hater. Like, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. It's just like they need to be a hater because it's the only way. Yeah, they're just negative. This person is like a Capricorn, Virgo. I'm getting Capricorn, Virgo, maybe Sagittarius, where they like to nitpick. They like to really like just take things to hell. Take it to hell. Want you to feel bad. Yeah. And I think it has a lot to do with like you're just an abundant person. Like you have a lot around you, a lot of opportunities. You stand out in the crowd, and yeah, you might be a Scorpio. You might have Scorpio energy, or this person might have Scorpio energy. But I'm seeing like, yeah, some of it's like Capricorn and Scorpio. Like they just need to like. They don't like. This is what it's giving. It's like when you were friends with somebody back in the day, and now your life has changed for the better. They don't like that. They want to very much humble you. Like, oh, remember when you were this person? Or remember when you were that? And they don't like that you got your ducks in a row. Yeah. They want you to feel like you don't have everything. They want you to feel bad about what you have. They want you to, like, it's like sickening, babe. Like, they want you to feel sick about something. They want you to feel at loss. They want you to feel like you can't share anything, like you can't do anything. Like, they just want to be super strict and cold with you. Is this a guy? It feels like a guy energy. Yeah, why? I think this might be a guy. If this is a guy in your scenario, this person has a crush on you, and they're trying to do like this thing where they humble you because, yeah, I think they have a crush on you. This is like a situation where like they're like in love with you, and they're like, oh, she's never gonna like me, so I have to hurt her feelings, right? But if it's not a guy, which I do feel like it is a guy for most of you, if it's not a guy, it just feels like somebody who's kind of beats around the bush and can't be real with you, but is kind of like hoping for you to have a new beginning. I don't know. If I see a new beginning of you being on your own. A new beginning of you being on your own and seeing things from a different perspective because they feel like you're too naive. It feels just to feel too naive. Yeah. Yeah, they want you to make a wish upon a star and it just burns down. Like, this person is like, they just want, maybe they're older than you, right? Maybe like they're just old, elder in your family, or they're just older person, and they're like, I can't wait for the world to burn down on you. Like, I just want that for you. But you can see it. You can see that they're hating, and you might be somebody who calls them out on it, and they don't like that. You're like quick to protect yourself, quick to protect your emotions, and yeah, like I think you are pretty clear about it, and you're not afraid to go talk to somebody and say, hey, this person's a weirdo. Don't achieve anything around them. Because all they're ever gonna do, and all they're gonna do is like, it feels as if on their personal like reputation, they're just like this really helpful person. But with you, it's like they see you have it on your own. Like they feel threatened that you're on the same level as them, but you're younger. And you might be somebody who like traveled the world. Like you have a lot of opportunities. You might be someone who had the ability to travel and things like that. And I think that like kind of made them feel some type of way. Yeah, they feel left out. They feel left out in the cold that you're living your life and not stuck in the places that they're stuck in. So they want you to, rest and feel the same way. Yeah, like they want you to be how you were when you were younger. I'm not sure if this is a mom, a grandma, a dad, a grandpa. But yeah, like I just feel like it's like, I feel like there's just like this hating energy where they're like, wake up to the real world. Like it's giving boomer. Like, oh, like wake up. Like just wake up. Like you're just not seeing it. Like the world's changing. Like things just can't be this easy for you. Yeah, they just don't want things to be easy for you. They want you to struggle like they did. It's giving jealousy. It's beyond jealousy. It's more of like, I need you to struggle because I did. And I want you to feel bad about yourself. Yeah, they can't control you. They cannot control you, and they don't like that. They hate, can you see that? Yeah, they can't control you, and they don't like that. They don't like that they can't control you. They don't like that you're just not easily bowing down. Yeah, you get a lot of free things. You get luxury treatment, and that's something that they don't like. I got fake friend in reverse. I don't even feel like this person's your friend. I don't even feel like this person is your friend. They don't like that you're quiet and you're confident. They don't like that you have a confidence in yourself and a quiet calmness that you just don't let people talk to you any type of way. They don't like that. They don't like that, no. What else? Yeah, they don't like that you don't give them anything. You don't give them anything to talk about. You don't give them anything to hate on. You're very secretive and protective of yourself, and they want you to not be, babe. Yeah, they're obsessed. They're obsessed with your wealth. They're like, is this person gonna be successful in life? And not as successful as I was at that age. Like this is giving, like, you know, a parent or grandma or like a aunt that had babies at a very young age, and like ever since she had babies at a young age and she had to grow up fast, she projects that onto you. You gotta do that too. Yeah, it's just giving hater. They have ego issues. You see through them, you see what their intentions are, you call them out on it, and they feel some type of way. Like, yeah, they're hell-bent on winning this invisible battle that they have with you. They don't want to solve things to make it better. Yeah, like, you're pretty, you're fun, you're real, you're honest with yourself, and I think they regret the way they treated you at some points. Like, I feel like at times they have treated you not the best. And yeah, you're young in your youth. They're upset that you're young and you're youthful and you do things that you want to do. And they don't like that. They don't like that. Yeah. They don't like that. Like, they don't have anything to say. They can be like, oh, well, she's selfish, but then you prove that you're not selfish. Oh, like, you don't know what you're doing. If I was in your position, I would know what to do with all that, but you don't know what you're doing with all that. Like, you don't know. You don't know what you're doing with all that. Like, yeah, I'm going to get one more. I'm going to move on. Yeah, like, I just feel like there's nothing they can say, because every time they say something, people are just like, yeah, she's a hater. There's nothing really good that they can say. Yeah, I feel like Scorpio, I got Scorpio again. I feel like you changed the dynamic of what you're going through. I think you're someone who's very in your power, very strong, young and turned. And I think that, like, maybe you have a really balanced life. And I think that, and you're very content. And that's probably why they're so pressed about it. Yeah, like, why? Well, what do they feel? What do they feel? Yeah, like, I just feel like they think you're being delusional about your partner, or like they think you're being delusional about you're putting all your eggs in one basket. Like, they just want you to feel the trauma that they felt. They want you to feel the burdens that they felt, and they're just talking, and it's all about love. It's like that grandparent that's like, oh, like, when I was your age and this and the other, like, make sure you always have money, which is like, it's okay to be prepared for those types of things, but it's just kind of like, it seems that they're like waiting for an issue so they can come save you and be like, hey, I told you so. I want to save you, and hey, I told you so. Yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, she's such a drama queen. Yeah, the situation's about to explode. This person's going to try to probably talk to you soon and blow up. They're going to try to blow up on the situation. I'm seeing like they're upset things aren't going in the way. They're going to betray you, backstab you, be a traitor. And they're going to show that they were never trustworthy from the start. And they're like, I don't know why they don't want to talk to me. They feel extremely insecure. They feel extremely insecure about the things that you've accomplished. They have an outdated perspective on the world, and at one point, maybe they kicked you to the curb and they're not acknowledging perhaps the things that they did to you. They don't have emotional intelligence. Yeah, it just seems like they're always trying to see something wrong. Like, it's giving hater. It's giving hater. It's giving hater. I hate nothing about you. Check yourself. They want to just check you. They want to check you because they can't check anything else in their life, and they feel like they can't give you any knowledge that will actually help you, because they know that they don't have the funds, or they feel depressed about how they treated you before. Like, I don't know. It's just giving like familial issues, if I'm being honest. It just feels like somebody has an issue with you because you have boundaries. What else? Tell me what else. Yeah, I think you're transforming their perception of like, you're transforming their perception of life. I think they need to learn to go with the flow more, and you're naturally bringing that to them. I think that they naturally exhaust themselves with their own negativity, and people around them are seeing how it's just dragging them down. And I think that people are just like, why don't you just let the kid learn? Like, why don't you just let that person learn? And this person clearly knows what they got going on. They're very successful. And I think this person just wants you to... I just think they just want to be the center of your universe. They want to be the center of your universe. They want you to admire them and make everything about them. But you're just like someone who goes to the beat of your own drum. You listen to your body. Yeah, you nurture yourself when they're mean to you. You respect yourself. You don't lower yourself for their comfort. And they don't like that. They don't like that you have forward movement. They don't feel like there's any forward movement within your relationship. And they want to control you. Yeah. And they go over it in their head several times about why you don't talk to them, or why you don't make them, why you don't want to hit them up all the time. And they go back and they realize they should have treated you better. Yeah. And you have the strength to do it on your own, which they didn't have. They didn't have that strength. They didn't have it in them. They didn't have that dog in them. They didn't have that tiger in them. And so they think there's no way she has this tiger in her, or he has this tiger in him, because I didn't have it. I needed people around me. I was so stressed out. I needed a community. I want this person to want a community, but you're okay with being on your own because you realize how fake that community was. Yeah. Honestly, Diva, I think that you ate them up. I think you proved them wrong, whatever situation you proved them wrong in, and they feel some type of way that you didn't just let them walk all over you. So now they're angry, and they're angry at everybody and everything, and they're angry at you, but really they're angry at themselves. But they don't have the emotional intelligence to actually check themselves. They don't have the emotional intelligence to actually like talk about the things that are really irking them. They don't. They don't. I'm gonna give you one more card. Yeah, I think your relationship is probably ruined. Things are falling apart, and every time you guys talk to each other, it's just gonna be like fake. I don't think they're gonna let their ego down. They're just gonna make their ego the center of attention. Unfortunately. I'm really sorry. But yeah, this person's problem with you is beyond you. Like, truly beyond you. Like, it's really not something that you did. It's just that you exist in a thing that makes them feel insecure. And they feel competitive with you. Because for the longest, they were the top dog. They were the number one. And now there's a new beginning. There's a new relationship. There's a new cycle. And they want to like, oh, these young kids don't know what they're doing nowadays. Oh, these young kids this, these young kids that. Yeah. And that's it for you, Pal 3. Thank you for watching. So thank you guys for watching my tarot card reading. If you guys want personal readings from me, please check the link below. I'm going to have a page where you can schedule a personal reading, and the prices for my readings for a 20-minute reading, 40-minute reading, and an hour reading. I do live in South Korea, so it's based off of the Korean time exchange, but don't worry, I set my Zoom up so we can do a Zoom meeting, and I can answer all the questions that you want. So yeah, if you want a private reading, please let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!